Hello folks, Jonathan Milam here with Four Horns. I'm going to start off with a Carol Brass, then I've got a Schilke, I've got a Paul Mauriat that's a tremendous player, and I've got a Yamaha with a different type Schilke bell on it. I'm going to start off with a Carol Brass. Interesting thing about this horn, brass bell, brass body mostly. We got a sterling silver lead pipe here. Hard to show, it's kind of a cloudy day outside, and a copper nickel, do they call it? Cupra nickel. The valve block. I'm going to play the old gospel chorus with a fairly commercial lead mouthpiece. Long ago is what I'm going to play. It's with a GR64MS. Then we'll switch to a much deeper mouthpiece and we'll just cycle through all the four horns. First of all, with this same mouthpiece here and playing Long Ago. This Giuffredi is a tremendous horn, and I think the best in-tune horn with itself that I've ever had. Very nice. The bell is actually a little larger than I like. I'm thinking of making it a tunable, removable bell type horn, but wonderful player. I just prefer smaller bells. I'm not a big wind guy. Okay, going to play the Paul Mauriat, or the P Mauriat, excuse me. And this one is interesting. Mostly brass body, but it has a titanium copper bell and lead pipe. Great projection on this horn. It doesn't convey completely with a mic this close, but in a larger room, the projection on this thing is just tremendous. And I think this is the 75 model. Very nice horn. Very nice horn. Okay, and I'm going in alphabetical order in case you wondered. Next is the Schilke. This is an S42L. I'm using a brass number 2 bell. It's a 42 bell, but dead bell, but with brass and then silver plated. And here we've got an older Yamaha, but it has a tunable bell option. And I've got, I think it's a 736 if I remember correctly, but I've got a Schilke B5 bell on it. Copper and gold plated. Really love the sound of this bell. I am so sorry. I play by ear, and occasionally I make a mistake. I'm playing along and I'm thinking, is it a C or a D that's the high note of the phrase? I don't think I used to have that problem. Maybe I'm not quite as sharp as I was when I was 20. But at any rate, I meant to end this up on a high B flat. So what I'm going to do, just quickly going to take each horn, going to play B flat to an upper B flat, and give you an idea of the upper timbre of these horns. And this, of course, is the Yamaha with the B5 Schilke Bell on it. Okay, we'll do the Schilke S42L. Okay. And we'll do the P Mauriat. I have to say, it sounds a lot the same on a mic. That's the one thing that we seem to lose when we're not in a large room and we do this. I don't notice so much similarity in the lower register, but in the upper register, it just seems that the tone is so much more similar. And lastly, I've got the Carol brass here. Okay, I'm just going to start in the same order now, and I'm going to use a great mouthpiece. Really, it'd be almost a perfect mouthpiece. It's a little bit of a deep V. This was Trent Austin's original TATF, Trumpet Flugel, Trent Austin's Trumpet Flugel. Nice piece, very mellow, very deep V. He said he could not make it in a cup because it was just had to be a one piece because it's so deep. And about a 24 drill, I think. Wonderful soloist mouthpiece to my way of thinking. I think I'm going to try The Look of Love, Peter Nero wrote. That's a pretty song. This horn, the Giuffredi Carol Brass, so rich in the meat of its range. Just a rich, rich horn. Okay, I've got the P Mauriat again. We'll try the same thing with Trent Austin's Trumpet Flugel. Okay, next we'll go to the Schilke S42L, primarily thought of as a lead horn, medium bore, very efficient, very interesting bell. This has got the dead bell. The S models, I believe, do unsoldered, if I remember correctly. The B horns, to my way of thinking, have the live bell. You get a much better ring, and they have the soldered bell, if I remember. But at any rate, I know the Bs have the live bell. The S is what I consider a dead bell. Doesn't sound dead when John Faddis plays it. Great horn. Even though it's thought of as a lead horn, I think you'll be impressed with the tone quality here. Not got the mouthpiece all the way in, sorry. No good place to stop on that song once you've got started. Okay, now we're going to do the old Yamaha here with a Schilke B bell. Hear the difference there? That's the B bell that's live. And that's the dead bell. Very interesting the way they make them, soldered or unsoldered. They've got their philosophies on exactly what's best. But anyway, this is a Yamaha with a Schilke B5 bell on it. Boy, that'd be a fun song to play if I had a soundtrack to it. At any rate, love this Yamaha horn. I've heard the easiest way to alter tone is to switch bells on a horn, except the mouthpiece is a whole lot easier than that. Hope you've enjoyed that. 4 really nice horns. A Caro Brass Giuffredi, P. Mauriat, I think it's a 75. Then we've got the Schilke S42L, and the last one we played was the Yamaha with the Schilke B5 bell. Hope you've enjoyed it as always, folks. Take care of yourself and someone near you.